Hi guys, welcome back to Lazy Cat Reactions. I am happy that you are joining me for Heartland. I hope you are enjoying my reacts as much as I am enjoying watching the show. We have 2 episodes left of season 1, and this one is titled Nothing Endures. It looks like Jack is going to get hurt getting the horses to safety when a fire breaks out. So Lou and Amy are drawn together, it looks like, when this happens as well, according to the description. As we know, in some of the previous episodes, sorry, my cat is deciding to kill a toy. As we know, in some of the previous episodes, we had Ty's ex-girlfriend come back into town to try to kind of entice him to get back together. Jack started dating Lisa Stillman, and Val, Ashley's mother, wasn't happy about that, which tells me that she wants Jack, and of course is upset that Jack doesn't like her back, which, you know, my attitude on that is too damn bad, you know. So we'll get started here with episode 12. I am, like I said, I'm excited to do this because, as I've said in every video prior, I am really, really loving this show. I was hooked by the first episode. So, you know, once I finish season 1, I can't wait to see what's going to happen in season 2 and beyond. So, if you're ready, let's get started. That's what's going to cause the fire. Yep. Well, he's moving now, at least.
Tickets to what?
My college reunion, you know, the black tie dinner dance. I invited you to and you said yes.
Right, yes.
It's this Friday.
So we saw that there was that space heater, which is going to be the cause of the fire. And we saw the guy, again, that Ty had the altercation with. So, of course, we know what's going to happen. He's probably going to be the one to set the fire because Jack is going to be home alone, and it's a lot easier to do an evil act when there's only one person as opposed to 3 or 4. And plus, it would be harder for the guy to set the barn on fire if Ty is there, since he sleeps in the barn. So, you know, now that Ty is out and everyone else is out, it's going to be a lot easier. I'm hoping he gets all the horses out. I think he will, hopefully. But I liked the Spartan was on alert. And again, as I've said before, animals speak. We just have to be willing to listen, you know. And Spartan was speaking. He was sending them a message. He was warning them. And of course, us being the stupid humans that we are, we just, you know. I mean, Ty did go and look and heard a car going by, which obviously would have been that guy leaving. So he did go look and didn't see anything. But Spartan was warning him and sending a message because he can sense it. He knows. He knows evil because of Malin, because of the guy from the first episode. So I really, really, really hope Spartan survives. I mean, I hope they all survive. They all should survive. You know, Copper, Pegasus. We haven't seen Pegasus pretty much since the 3rd episode, so I hope we see him again. And of course Spartan, because Spartan is Amy's horse now, you know. And it would suck for them to have saved Spartan just for him to die in a fire. So we'll see. But obviously this is called Nothing Endures, so something is going to happen. They are going to lose something. And so I'm wondering if they are going to lose part of the land, which is kind of foreshadowing for Val saying that she wanted to buy some of his land, and then of course he loses some of the land. So that's my guess is what's going to happen with the whole nothing endures. My Torty is running around being crazy. It's quite amusing. I think you might be able to see a little bit of her on camera. Hopefully she'll hop back up.
Thanks, sweetie.
Cold.
Hey guys. About me. Am I ready? What's that have to do with anything? That's for you to figure out.
Strategy and angle.
It doesn't really matter if you don't have a great horse and a great rider. What I do?
And kind of get the scoop on what's going on. It makes sense, of course, that the sisters would go with Jack, but I like how, you know, he was running too, and Amy, of course, kind of cowers in his shoulder, you know, which was a nice little nod to, you know, to them becoming an item. But I mean, we didn't see any horses, so I'm hoping that the horses got out. Hopefully they will tell us. Hopefully they didn't lose any of them. I'm really worried about Spartan, because that would be just totally a way to kill us. Like I said, as if they kill Spartan after Spartan has been through so much. So I hope that Spartan and the other horses made it. I mean, I wasn't too worried about Jack, because we knew Jack was going to make it, and I can see him here in the next scene. So Jack, of course, was going to be okay. He's one of the stars, as far as I know. Sean Johnson stays in the cast, so I wasn't worried about him. You know, I figured we're going to see him, no big deal. And he saw who it was. He saw it was that guy, so he knows who to go after and press charges against. So, and I was pretty shitty that guy did it, but, you know, he's obviously an asshole, so.
There's no way we can afford that. Surely there must be
Val
something
is
we can
going
work out based
to
on our
buy the
history
barn.
together.
She's going to give him the money.
Before our house burned down, covered. The barn.
So obviously something has triggered, which is why he's going back to the hospital. But it's kind of nice that he had that memory, since he was considering selling. You know, it's like these memories came back to remind him of his pride with the farm, which of course is going to be the answer that he needs. But, and I know that they probably can't afford it, because Lou was just talking about it, but I'm thinking they really should have cameras at the house, at the barn, you know, I mean, if nothing else, cameras in the barn to make sure that the horses are okay. I mean, granted, they probably would be normally, but it wouldn't hurt to have cameras in the barn to check on the horses, to check on the other animals that are there. None of that hurts. So maybe that's something that they will get in the future. I know back then, I don't necessarily know that cameras were that big amongst houses and stuff. I'm sure if this was set now, they probably would have it. And again, maybe it's something that they add as time goes by. But, you know, I'm just thinking, man, if they'd had cameras at the house, granted, the cameras in the barn probably wouldn't have survived, but at least the cameras at the house could have possibly picked up the guy running from the barn to his car. So then at least it would have gotten him. But they'll find him. They'll find the guy, and they'll get him. You know, I kind of hope it's Ty. I'd like Ty to just beat that guy's ass, you know, thoroughly this time.
As soon as I heard, it's gonna be okay. Got this little fart in the entire planet.
Who's Jack?
We have to wait and see.
Want some pasta? start yourself here.
He made pasta. That's what father does.
Lou, you're gonna be a big shot in New York. Pay me back something. Over my dead body. Tim, if you think you can buy your way back into this family, you really have fallen off your horse one too many times.
Stubborn grandpa. Aww.
All right, Lou, stop this.
Doctor,
I want to walk.
do you want to eat that food for another week?
See the back of your feet, Jack? I haven't changed my mind, Tim, so don't go harping on about all the money you got. I'll get through this.
The truck. That truck. It's coming back. He recognizes the truck.
What is it?
There it is. There's the memory.
That's him.
Good. Good. It's back.
I saw him running away from the fire. Wes. I remember. He's the one. Wes.
Get him!
Back.
Get him, Tim. Get him.
You got something to tell me, Wes.
His hands are burned. Scene there at the end made me think of the line from Supernatural, family don't end in blood, which is true. You know, Mallory and Ty aren't blood, but they are family. And like I said, the only one missing from that was Scott, because I think he would be considered family too. But, you know, Jack was just there at the end smiling, and because he knew he had his family. And of course, you know, the whole community comes together to rebuild the barn. So they all were hearing, you know, the barn wasn't insured, and so they all just banded together. And that's what, like they said, that's what you do with community, you know. And I think since they're in a small town, small area, that's more likely to happen, you know. But that shows the good side of human nature. We have the bad side, of course, with the guy starting the fire at the barn, and we have the good side with people coming together to help one another, and they did. I love that Tim was willing to step up and donate money to help them as well. One episode left. I'm going to go ahead and start it here shortly. I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments, what you've thought about the first season, if we're going to see that guy again, you know, how things are going to progress with Amy and Ty. I was kind of wondering if we were going to get a kiss at the end of this season, you know, like at the end of this first, at the final episode, episode 13, if we're going to get a kiss there. But I don't think we are, you know. I mean, it's nice seeing them kind of growing and everything. I mean, they're hugging each other, which is good. He was kind of comforting her a little bit, but I don't think we will get a kiss probably until at least season 2 or 3, but maybe we will, you know, we'll see. Like I said, they take time, they build these things up. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this react, please hit the like button and subscribe for more content. Hit that notification bell to be notified of future Heartland videos. Please check out my other reactions to shows such as Chucky, Good Witch, and Doctor Who. You can catch me on Patreon as well. If you go over there and choose a level to support, I would greatly appreciate it, because then I can continue to make these videos. And if you do support me on Patreon, you will get access to other exclusive content, and you might get to see some of these reactions a little early as opposed to when they post here. If you're watching this reaction on YouTube, please head over to Rumble to view the complete version. And if you're on Rumble watching this, head over to YouTube. It might be blocked in the US, so go ahead and change your VPN in order to be able to watch this. Also, I got a lot going on here. Also, please follow me on Instagram and TikTok for information, video clips. I'd love to be able to see you and get more followers and keep you abreast of what's going on. Got a lot more coming down the pipeline. Got season 2 of Heartland coming, along with a couple other reacts, a couple movies coming up. So, you know, I hope you will join me on this journey. Tell your friends, tell your enemies. I don't discriminate. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.